As we told you at the top of this newscast, State Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher is resigning her position this week to take a new role with the California Labor Federation. She is joining us now live on ABC 10 News at 4 o'clock. Lorena, thank you for joining us. And may I say, you look fantastic today.
Thank you so much. It's been a whirlwind of a day, but it's, trying to get my wits back about me again.
Well, you're over 8 years in the state assembly, so this decision could not have come without a lot of thought. What are you most proud of over that time?
Wow, there's so much, and so much that we were able to do locally, getting $10 million to restore murals in Chicano Park, another $5 million for a pool at the Jackie Robinson YMCA. We did a lot locally. We established a diaper bank at the food bank for the first time. But then we did some really big statewide stuff. We were able to pass the first paid sick day law in the nation that covers every single employee. We got farm workers overtime for the first time in history, the only state in the nation to do that. We implemented automatic registration at the DMV, which really has fundamentally changed elections in California. So there's a litany of bills, big and small, that I've done, and a bunch of actions. But there's term limits, and eventually my time will come to an end. So this was an opportunity that presented itself, and I thought I had to take.
That is going to the point of whether there was a defining moment that you thought it was the right time to leave. Was it looking forward and seeing the term limits?
No, well, partially, but don't forget, I come from organized labor, and last week when the California Labor Federation offered me the position to lead the Labor Federation, as of in July, and in the meantime, to kind of get my wits about me, I thought, wow, this is something that was a dream job for me for years. And so to be able to lead the California Labor Federation in a state that is the most union dense state, that there's so many exciting opportunities with organizing and worker kind of excitement going on right now, it just seemed like perfect timing.
What are a couple of things you think you can do from that position you can't do in the state assembly?
Well, a lot of the things, of course, are legislative and political, but then there's the organizing. And right now, if you talk to young people, if you talk to workers, they want unions, they want to have a union, but they don't know how to. So reaching out, especially to our younger generation that maybe doesn't have a lot of connection with unions, and introducing the labor movement to them, ensuring that workers come out of this pandemic and step up and demand change. We've got to reduce income inequality. Billionaires have made so much money during the last few years of the pandemic, and yet our working class folks, our middle class families, they've been struggling, and we need to empower them to be able to make more at work.
Are you endorsing anyone for your position?
Not yet, but I definitely hope that we have a Latina replace me. It was when I came to legislature, there were only 3 Latinas in the entire legislature. We changed that. It's really important to continue that representation. And I, of course, am going to support whoever ends up getting the labor endorsement.
What do you think still needs to be done in your district? When you look to the future, what do you want to happen?
Well, we have to continue to get resources brought down to our district. And I think that's been one of the things I've been so proud of when it comes to Chicano Park, when it comes to the pool, when it comes to areas that have been just forgotten about. But what the area needs is the same thing that I've been working on, that we'll continue to work on, and that's good jobs. I mean, at the end of the day, the South Bay and the south portion of San Diego, you have a lot of working class folks who work really, really hard and are barely making ends meet. And we need somebody who's going to support a pro-worker agenda, who's going to support those people who go to work every day, who have worked through the pandemic, have put their lives on the line, and who need to be able to afford to live somewhere, to raise their children, to put food on the table, and to hopefully put away a little for retirement.
And Lorena, you've been open about your breast cancer diagnosis recently, and a surgery that you've gone through. A lot of concern in this county about you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I had my final surgery. We had a little hiccup. I was in the hospital, I think a lot of people knew, near Christmas time, for a little bit longer than I would have liked to, but we're all done. I'm cancer free, I'm reconstructed, and I get to move forward now with a new lease on life, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful in some ways that God presented this challenge to me that was so devastating and difficult, but really let me review my life, my family, my career, and gave me, in a lot of ways, the inspiration to say, oh my gosh, I have this job opportunity that I've always wanted, and to do my life's work. Why wouldn't I do that? You know, it really makes you review how you look at life.
It's great news, and we're all wishing you all the health and happiness in 2022, and good luck in your new position. Lorena Gonzalez Fletcher, we appreciate that you spend time with us this afternoon.
Anytime. Thank you.